As I'm recording the video right now, Bitcoin is crashing down, especially on the 1 hourly chart. We see a massive red candle from all the way 102,000, 103,000 US dollars down to 100,000 US dollars and 500. I expect here over the day, especially over the evening or nighttime in my time zone, now a move way lower, because first the US market will open soon, which means the stock market and also overall the market will react on the post of Donald Trump yesterday. We saw it already on Twitter or also here on the update that the US in the war between Israel and Iran strike 3 in Iranian nuclear sites. So that came all the way to the move here. Now, when we are looking at the 15-minute chart to see here a little bit closer what is happening right now. So we kind of formed like a little bit of a bottom, but to be honest, I don't expect here that we see here this as a massive pullback to the upside. Maybe we can get here around this level here at 1,000 US dollars, especially then in the few hours when the market will open or the next update will come about the war, we can see continuation to downside. So in my opinion, it doesn't make sense to open here any long position, especially when we're going here on the 1 hourly chart. We see here that the next big support level is here down under around 100,000 US dollars. Here it's very a crucial level. So if you hold the 100,000 US dollars, it's kind of okay, because when we see here on the weekly chart, we have here a big support zone coming in from the previous all-time high. So when we go here on the daily, we can see it a little bit better. I closed also the RSI because it doesn't make sense to look on the RSI right now. Look a little bit closer. So there we see that we have here a very important support area. But to be honest, in the news, it doesn't make sense to mark here any support areas, because if a news event is coming, these support areas are not like that crazy structure. So hopefully nothing bad will coming when the market in the US will open. But we can also have a look on the liquidation heat map. Then we see that a lot of liquidations was triggered here around 1,000 US dollars. So there's not much liquidity down under. We're going on the weekly liquidation chart that we can see here. Yeah, also the liquidation also there is triggered. And what we can see very clearly on the chart, that we have only liquidity sitting above around 103,000, 104,000 US dollars. So the next liquidity is sitting above us. But for this, we need definitely push way back to the upside above the level I told you here in 1,000 US dollars. Even if we hold this level there, we kind of be a little bit out of trouble. But as the candle looking right now, we can see definitely next continuation to the downside. So if you want to short this market, it makes, to be honest, sense, because overall the news are very negative. Also with the next hour the market will open, then we can get a short if we come inside this resistance resistance area and keep the short, to be honest, quite open, and just pull the stop loss behind you. So if you are like few percent in profit, you put it on break even and then see how low we will get. For Bitcoin, I would only accumulate spot right now, because it's a good opportunity to buy some spot bags. But for trading on the future, doesn't make sense. If you also want to buy spot Bitcoin, you can do it on ByBit. The link down below in the video description. There you can open also a spot position. And even if you are a professional trader or have some experience in the market, you can for sure open also some long position or short position, even also on ByBit. I set already some limit orders here on ByBit. You see it here on 100,000 US dollars, on 99,000 US dollars, and also on 99,500 US dollars to catch here this move when we get to the downside. I already in a trade position. I took it already to break even, so if it goes against me, I'm totally fine. I'm running out without no profits. Now I'm here up 1,100 US dollars. So if it turns now around, it's completely fine. But if this is already the bottom, I'm good to go to the upside. My take profit, we can also check here. I didn't set a take profit right now, but I think I will close the position as soon I think I will pull my stop loss a little bit higher, so I run about a little bit out of profit. And yeah, if you also want to trade on these markets, just go in the video description. There you find a link directly to ByBit. I also open a position on a link and also on XRP and also on Ethereum. I know Ethereum trade is the only one I'm still in negative, but it's all fine. So let's see how the trade is running. My stop loss. So let's see how the trade is here running. I will keep you also updated, and if you also want to trade, you find a link down below in the video description. There you find a link to ByBit. But let's go back in the charts. I mean, it's quite a good opportunity if we hold this level or around 100,000 US dollars, and when we trade this to the upside, it's like 12%. That's a great opportunity, even if all in these negative time specters, it's a very good opportunity to get some risk. So don't over leverage yourself. Just open a long position like a 1 or 2x, and then you can trade it. My next long position I would open if we fall down 100,000 US dollars. There I will open like a long position with 2x leverage and scale it up when we find the bottom, when the war is like not that crazy as it is right now. So keep this in mind. I mean, it does make sense to look also on Ethereum or other altcoins, because we can see here very clearly also Ethereum is running crazy down. Also on the total free market cap, we see we're losing a lot of strength in the market. So for altcoins, it doesn't make sense to trade them right now. Even when we see it on the Bitcoin dominance is skyrocketing like crazy. So the money is going straight in the Bitcoin, so it doesn't make sense to trade here any altcoins. If you want to trade, just do it on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin is going to the upsides, also some altcoin will going to the upside. But if Bitcoin will losing strength and going to the downside, the altcoins will bleeding. So it doesn't make sense to also go on high leverage long position on altcoin. That's and to be honest, there's nothing much anymore to say about this, because there's a huge driven news events coming, especially with the US market will open, how the US market will react on the situation between US, Iran, and Israel. And we can see it also on the news that there are a lot of some trouble and issue will coming. So we see in the next week what will happen about this. If I have some updates for you, if I find some trade position, I will let you definitely know. So feel free also to join my Patreon group. There you find all the information in the video description. And then I hopefully, when the market is kind of stable, I will give you also some altcoin position where you can buy on spot for your next portfolio, because this is now a quite good opportunity to accumulate some altcoins. But for this, I will prepare a video in the next days, and then I will let you know. Otherwise, don't forget to smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then we see in the next video, maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow.